Says we're live. Woo. But is this one live? Oh, there it goes. But is this one live? Oh, there it goes. I'll turn out the audio. That's why I said it gets into this big loop.
I think it's about a 3-second delay.
Okay, we're going to share this right now. Heather, you want to share it to your feed or you want to share it to your...
Chatter.
What's that? Page you manage?
Mm-hmm. Join us.
Go ahead, type it in and... Okay. Post. You want to post it also to your news feed?
Sure.
Just say, join me now. I need glasses. Uh-oh. What happened?
We can wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. Mike Hamburg says, hello, my dear friends.
Hi, Mike. I'll even say something slow mode is on. Slow mode is like, I don't know.
15 seconds. It's a 15-second delay. That way you can... Ours is fast, but there's... If when they put something in.
My live stream keeps crashing.
Maybe it's because of your wireless here.
My wireless probably stinks. Yes. Okay, we're on a little bit early, Mike, because we're testing things out. This is our first time doing this. Oh, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you are online with us right now, hey, Dennis, please hit the, you can see it right there, can't you? From the thing, subscribe to us. That way you'll be notified when we do these things again. Right?
Right. Yep. And for those who do not know, we are Shadowfields, and we are a folk rock Americana swamp grass band. And we've been putting out a single every month for the last, so this will be our 5th month. So excited about having a release of one of those tonight.
Yeah. Hey, can you guys hear us okay? Just let us know. Is the sound okay or not okay? Because we don't know, and we're trying to make it work. This is the first time for this.
If only we had some shoes to shine.
There's a guy that he has millions of viewers just watching him shine shoes.
It's true, and people submit shoes to him,
okay,
and then they shine.
All right, excellent. Do you want to get on your phone and just do the Facebook Live and tell people?
It's this.
But is it showing up that?
Yeah, we have 7 here, so
okay. Hey, sign in if you want to. Hey, Tony. Thank you.
We got a Tony Meadows, yeah. So we're releasing a new song tonight. This is New Music Monday. We're Shadowfields and our folk rock Americana band from Schaumburg, Illinois, which is Chicagoland. And we are in celebratory mode tonight. This is our 5th month that we have gone live with a new song and a new video. So we're working overtime. And all of these songs that we're doing will be rolled into some type of album, whether it's an online kind of download thing or something like that. So excited to.
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, I know, Gary. We've been live trying to do this the whole time, which is kind of fun. Like, it's kind of reality TV. I don't know if I hit anybody or if you saw me eating potato chips, but I mean,
well,
yeah.
Before we started this tonight, I did, I think, 3 or probably 4 live streams as I was trying to figure out which phone sounded the best for doing this, and trying to find software so that it wasn't all blown out, because the video was totally blown out. So
yeah,
that's what I was doing tonight.
You know, I'm glad you were doing that, because
somebody's got to do
Jimmy
it.
and I were not.
No.
Hi, Janet.
You're more the tech gear kind of. Hey, Janet, you're the tech kind of. You have no idea how much gear is in the studio. It's mind-boggling. But your son's kind of like that too, right? He's working into it.
Yeah, he's building a studio.
It's almost like he's your son. You know, one of your many sons that are in gear.
A musical
son.
Yeah.
Musical son.
Big time in audio. I think he aspires to. Why, I don't know, but I think he does.
He needs a higher paying job, I could tell you that much. This stuff costs a fortune. So, in the last week, what I've been doing?
What have you been doing in the studio?
Well, we'd finished up with the video, and we got it, and you approved the video last week.
Yeah. And
we did a couple small tweaks to it, and got it all set. And that's what we're going to see at 8:15 tonight. So stick with us, and then I'm going to post that link to it so that you guys will see the link.
I think the fun part of this is that, you know, we've never done YouTube before, but we're feeling like this is, if you want people to connect into YouTube, it's better to be on YouTube, right? And try it out.
I don't know. I'm feeling like people that like us, even though we have, like 1,000 followers on Facebook, and we got a couple thousand followers, through email, but none of them are seeing the live stuff.
Right.
I think very few people are seeing live stuff. Oh, now I'm going to get all kinds of Shadowfields things. I'm going to shut down my email. Otherwise, I'm going to see all these pop-ups all night.
So talk it up out there. What are your favorite songs of Shadowfields? That would be fun for us to see. And then also, if you know of any places that you feel like we could be coming to sing, I don't think Beaumont, Texas is necessarily, we're ready for that, but we know that there's parts of the U.S. that are open.
I would love to go to Texas. I would love to go to Texas for the first time.
I know, because the last time he was on gabapentin or something.
I was on gabapentin and Norco, like maximum dosages of both. Boy, was I sick. I was in so much pain. That was when I blew out my back, because we did the show in like January. I think we were at the Cubby Bear, right?
Yeah.
For the release of that was probably for
what was it? Tapestry
of Shadows.
Yep.
Yeah, and as soon as we did that,
I was guilty, because you actually
I picked up Heather's piano and I twisted while I lifted.
Yeah,
it was a dumb move. I didn't really think about it at the time until I heard some popping, and then a day or so later, I couldn't
get out of bed.
I couldn't get off the floor. I was in so much pain, and they stuck me with the big needle and stuff like that, so we could go on the tour.
That could have been something you could have done.
Sticking with the needle. That would have been great.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, we had a great time at Elevated Mountain Distillery.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. And we can go back and we can get our poster back, because they still have our.
We got. I don't know. Was it I don't know how far out of town, and we realized we'd left our poster there.
Oh, we were like in Indiana or
Were
something
we?
like that.
No,
by
well,
the
no,
time-
because we went to West Virginia, and we realized.
Oh,
I
that's
think,
right. Yeah, we were way too
Like-
many hours away.
Where is our poster?
Yeah, it was that.
That's
It was
bad
that
news.
4x4
Gigantic
poster
poster.
of Festival for One,
Mm-hmm. Yep. The largest.
which was a
CD
shame.
Ever.
I think Festival for One, we soaked a lot of money into it and a lot of time and energy,
Yeah.
but we never got a
Mhm.
chance to tour it really
Right.
because
Right.
we got one small tour in, and as soon as we got that done, COVID hit and we were out of it.
Yep.
And then we
So
didn't even see each other for about a year.
that's true. Yeah. So Jimmy, what'd you do in the studio this week?
In the studio this week?
Oh,
I
did
didn't-
you
well,
play? Did you
I-
practice drums? Did you like what was on
In
your
the drum
mind?
dungeon?
Yeah,
drum
I'm
dungeon.
always practicing because I never get it right when we record it, so I have to figure it out pretty much after we record it because Tom does such a great job of editing. But yeah, I'm trying to get it so that we can actually
Mhm.
play it without having to go through it 37 times first, you know?
Mhm.
So that's coming along. And then I think we have some new things coming up, right? That
We
we're
do.
gonna. We've
Yep.
got some anniversaries and some older songs we're gonna remake. I believe is
Yep.
the
What
plan.
is it?
right?
Anniversary.
10th year of the
Yep.
first album. So
Yeah, it's hard to
And,
believe, but first album came out. It's going to be 10 years next year, obviously. I think it came out like in May of 2012,
Mm-hmm.
and so we thought we'd take some of the favorite songs, like definitely for Tony Skarouk. My plan was to redo When the World Was Young.
Oh yeah. Aiden likes that too.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's.
at the right
I
tempo.
feel like well, when we recorded it, I don't know why, but I like the tempo really quick. But
We don't ever play it that way.
no, because I don't really like it that way anymore.
Yeah, like a nice.
I
It's
think
like
it's
slow,
nice
almost
when we-
dance.
when we
you
wrote
know?
it, it
Yeah.
was more mandolin, and the bouzouki was the backup. But now the bouzouki is the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it has a nicer tone to it. And so
Right.
we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do Do You Think?
Really,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot to that to redo.
And the
I
other
mean,
one we're
it's-
going to do is I Wonder Why.
No, we're not.
I
No.
thought we were gonna do the
we
box.
no.
I don't think
it's,
we've ever done I Wonder Why. Did we ever do that live?
Yes. Yeah, we did early on. I think it was in the gym, like the very first. Yeah, but no,
What was the name of
exactly.
What?
It's hard to even remember that song.
it? What's
It's so hard to remember that we might want to forget it. But I think there are some songs that you write as a songwriter that you go, well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I still think it's a
And then,
beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think it's sad.
Oh, I do.
The-
I do.
listen,
like,
listen,
it's-
everyone.
It's like
This-
torturous.
This last weekend, I spent the entire weekend mixing the next song.
And he called me crying.
That's not true, but it is a really, really, really sad song. So I Wonder Why has nothing on this.
Oh no, Wonder Why is like but it's like, it's not only sad, it's like helpless, hopeless, devastating. Like
And
it like goes.
those are all my
and,
favorite,
like,
all my
yeah,
favorite
and-
themes.
yeah.
Describes you to a T, I think. Really.
I know we're not, but I understand some of those things because they're wonderful chords. It's really pretty, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Janet, she likes Sweet Love. That's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a
You know,
it's a
we-
hard song to
that's
pull
a-
off live.
We
but
have
it's,
not
like,
been
great.
able to pull off Sweet Love live very well at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was one time where you guys thought it was pretty good, and I still thought, yeah, it still falls short.
Yeah.
But it's a hard one.
Mike, I think the songs that Mike likes are very country. There's a definite like a kind of, I don't know. There's a stream of country that kind of goes through those. What
I
do you
thought
think, Mike?
I thought the box could have been such a big country hit.
Mm-hmm. Could you sing that for us?
There's a box I'm not too proud of.
Woo!
Actually, Mike, that's one of my favorites as well. It always has been.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that we had a dinner after a show, and you and Igor were mocking me mercilessly about the box. That was the last night we played with Igor.
He never
Hey,
came
who
back.
could be next? What could go wrong?
I'm gonna say, Mike. Ask. Yes.
Okay, how much more minutes we got? Oh, we
I
got
don't know.
15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we could tell you a little bit about the video you're going to see, because by the way,
what are we celebrating?
I
today?
got like totally mocked today for my hair again.
Was it Tony Skarouk? Did he mock you?
No, Tony's pretty kind comparatively.
But tell them what these women said at their last gig. I mean, they all came up to you and they were like oohing. They were like gooey.
Ooh,
no,
ooh,
like ooh, it's so good, gooey. They were gooey.
Maybe it wasn't that. No, after the last show, some women came up and asked me, or said, "Don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. It adds a mystique to the band."
A mystique. What do you think?
They're just trying to figure out what it is.
Or was that mesquite? Or mesquite?
A mesquite?
I think it was just a mistake. I thought is what the word was, but
I think though that even like you've got this beard going, right? This
Yeah,
is
the goatee
new.
thing is working.
it's
Yeah,
coming
you know.
along. Only
Yeah.
took me,
Your hair is
11
in the
months.
in-between
Yeah,
stage.
yeah,
Actually, I don't think it is. It's
It is like in the way big stage, and I usually pull it back for work, but
you see, a woman would look at that and go, "Wow, it's got body. It has like, it's got like natural curls." I think anybody who's mocking you, don't you think they're just envious?
I'm not going to mock it because I don't have any room to talk about. So
yeah, but don't you think though, like that would be a jealousy for a man that would be at the same
if I had hair like that, I would
You'd
go
wear it.
along too.
Oh,
You bet I would.
Yep,
Absolutely.
see? I think it's a
I was
mocking.
fixing somebody's computer today, and they were mocking me about my hair.
But you're like doing something for them.
When you get to be over 50, you don't do this kind of stuff.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. When are you gonna grow up? It's like
they said that.
Thanks, Dad. I said I tried growing up. I grew up for the first 50 years.
I tried that and I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. It didn't work for me.
So I'm going back.
I hope you did something nasty to their not that you would, but you're in there fixing somebody's computer.
The virus should take effect tomorrow.
Yeah, the virus.
After Tom goes home for the evening. Good luck.
Never again. So Mike Hamburg, like Never Again. That's a.
I like Never Again
too. Yeah, I
too.
do too. Yeah, it doesn't really have a bridge, does it?
Not really. No. There's a lot of difficult songs to play live, and we never got a chance to really hone the last album.
Right.
Everyone heard of?
Is it Murder? Is when a murder?
It's Murder
of
it's Murder.
Song. Or is it?
You can talk. They can hear you.
No, I'm just writing it. That Mike Hamburg. If you've never heard that song, you got to go out on. It must be out on YouTube. But that is big time kind of country. Oh, he has it. Okay. Yeah. So anybody else? Gary Jacklin. We've got Gary Jacklin, our violinist, on the line with us tonight. Yes. Gary, what's your favorite song?
Do you have a favorite song, Gary?
You have all of her stuff. Yes, he is. He's amazing. Yeah, Gary. I don't know if he remembers the names of them.
Wow. Hum me a few bars of it. So.
Can you hum him a song? Tony, we already know what Tony Skarouk's favorite song is. So that's When the World Was Young.
What is it? Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? There was like a little ding.
That was your phone, or Jim's phone, or somebody's phone.
It went
ding. That's yours?
Yeah, but it didn't ding.
No,
that's yours, and that's the one that dinged.
All right, we're sounding old.
Okay. Anyway.
Ding dong.
So the interesting thing about this video is we might make it do the same thing again, but it was recorded at 60 frames per second and played back at 30 frames per second. But in order to get the audio to sync up to it, page one. I don't know that we're ever going to do page one again. It's so happy. Gary always does his
I can't
really
do
happy
it
face.
because
Gary
Tony,
just tries to make us laugh.
Gary has totally ruined that song for me because he's continually going and smiling, and I don't know.
He's done that several songs.
He does. He does it to yeah, I know.
But he lets me know that Barb and he listened to the songs that I worked on, the sad ones, and how deep and meaningful they are. So we need more sad songs. That's what it's telling me.
I don't think that. I do want to share with you all that we often get chips and dip here in the studio. Like Tom,
we have
Tom
enough
like
for everybody. Come on over.
And for some reason, there is kind of a theme of taking one of Heather's, like, that I write songs that I write the lyrics for, and then I don't know, doing something terrible to them. So every time I sing
like
them,
destroying them.
I think about what they are saying.
Like
and
Sasha?
I've got to, yeah, Sasha was a really, that was terrible.
Push me, Sasha.
Yeah.
Whee!
And if I even make eye contact just a little with Gary, it's a complete, I can't remember things. So he's done that to me on page one, Sasha. And the new one is the deed is done is now the dip is done. And Gary says, I started it, but I didn't. I never did. This was totally, he said, well, I said the dip is done. And then he goes, oh yeah, the dip is done. And so that's, now that song, when I start singing it, it'll be
the dip is
trying
done.
to keep it out of my brain when I'm singing it.
Anyway, I was telling a story because we have just a little bit of time to hear the story about how we recorded it. And
can you tell them what that means? Like 60-30? Like, I'm not sure if everybody knows.
When you watch a movie, typical movies are recorded at 24 frames per second. That's your typical Hollywood movie. And the shutter speed is 148, which gives you this angle of 180 angle. It's ridiculous. But anyway, what that means that when you move your hands really fast, you get this motion blur that's very good at 24 frames per second at 148 shutter speed. We didn't do that. We've been doing that on all the other videos, but on this video, we shot it at 60, and I took the music and I sped the music up twice as fast. And so we were listening on another cell phone. I had it playing back while we were doing the video. And I had a gimbal, and we're out in fields and things like that, and be playing back, and it's what it would. So you're working really fast, and you're trying to spit out all these words double time, because then when you take it and you slow the whole thing down to 30 frames per second, it's magic. You have things where you look like you're in slow motion, but all the words are in sync. And that's quite a cool thing.
Such trickery.
I thought it was quite cool.
Magic.
It was fun.
Yeah, and even Jimmy and Tony and Gary got in on this action too.
We had no idea how much Jim would become the eye candy.
Well, I'm sure Gary's not surprised.
We used to be Jimmy Two Phones. Now it's Jimmy Eye Candy. It has to be.
Only a face a mother could love.
No, you did really well, Jim, on that. It was a lot of fun. It was. Oh, we were eating alive though. When we were in Gray Farm Park, it was just the three of us because you weren't there that night. It was the
gnats were
the four of us actually, and the gnats were like millions, just swarming all over us. And it was
so there's
misery.
all this video of them singing and then Tom going, oh.
At the end,
those should be the outputs of some other video.
We did use that last take because that last take was really good, but then it finishes and go, ah!
Exactly.
And we just
We
ran
should
for the
do
cars
that.
and got out of there.
We should do that.
Do the outtakes
Exactly.
like at the end of a movie where they show you all the stuff that wound up on the cutting room floor, right, and all the goofy stuff that happens.
Oh my gosh.
We should probably keep those sometime and add them at the
There's
end.
a lot of them actually.
Yeah, because you got to figure that, you know, every part of the song had to be done at least 8 times by every person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of weeding through it and trying to find just the right part that doesn't look goofy.
I wish the drum part was only 8 takes, but we'll go there.
Well, it is what it is. But I was glad that we had you in to do the drum part on it, Jim.
I was just happy to get a little credit for vocals, but we're gonna have to start making sure people note that on the album covers that Jim leave us on backup vocals, right?
Yes.
I have quite the voice for peddling fish.
Yes, you're fun.
Now it worked out really well.
Yeah.
I was glad. The part that I played originally on it was perfectly usable. I was completely satisfactory, and I was thinking, there's no point in redoing this. You know, all we're doing is redoing it just for vanity's sake. But after we finally got done with it, and I got done, you know, just piecing together a few different takes and getting it all together, it was like, whew, it now took it over the top. So it was well worth the investment of time.
So I had someone tell, as I put that down here, that, you know, did you know Gary and Tony do background vocals? Someone nameless, I had them listen to Wonderful World, and they said something like, it sounds like the beach, kind of a Beach Boys kind of thing, right in the bridge. You know, there's a little bit of a, you know, close harmonies and everything.
Hi, Danny.
Danny O'Malley.
Nobody did. Then we have more of Beach Boys.
Was that pitch perfect right there? You think that was pitch perfect? You just did?
I don't know what key I was in.
Oh, okay.
But whatever key was, it was a perfect key.
It was a perfect.
It was
key.
just the right one.
It was
It
just
was
the
Beach
right
Boys recognizable though.
It was.
Yeah. Hey, let me flip over to this other page. Let me see where we're at on the countdown. It says it premieres in 3 minutes.
Woo!
In 3 minutes. So you guys remember that link?
Got the potty.
That link is there. Open it up in another browser window so you're ready, and we're going to watch it all together. We'll keep the live stream going, and then we'll come back, and you guys can tell us what you think. What do you think about that? Do you think it works?
I think that works.
Yeah, take some good notes.
Yeah, well, just let us know what you think, because I don't know.
Watch for Jimmy's eye candy.
We put in so much effort on these things. I
Yes.
remember when we were doing our parts, and we were walking through woods and things like that. So many guys with dogs were coming around us. I don't know why that is.
We're not supposed to ever diss on guys with dogs.
No, we're not dissing on
Who
anybody.
said that? Stephen Post told me.
We're not dissing on anybody with dogs. We love dogs, obviously. Well, you love dogs.
I do.
I don't have a dog. I don't even know if I had a stuffed dog when I was a kid.
You had a dog though, didn't you?
No, I had a stuffed rabbit.
Oh.
It's because I kept biting you.
No, you okay, while we have the time, I just want to let you know that although Tom never had a dog, they had a snail. And that snail, it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. It was how many times? Like 8 years old.
It was like the size of a
And
baseball. The thing was gigantic.
okay, it was a giant snail. And I remember coming into the studio very, very early on and coming to the studio, and you know, a few weeks or months later, I come in and the snail had died, and I was like, oh no, my voice killed the snail. It was the family friend. It was the family pet.
Well, it wasn't really
And
because the snail came as this little tiny thing.
I know, but it was gigantic. It's like
Okay.
it was
Hang on.
huge.
Hang on.
Snail.
Okay. 60 seconds.
Okay, ready?
So we're just gonna watch this page. So you're seeing us still, but we're watching the Wonderful World premiere. And I think
So for those who
I
don't
got this.
know us, you should tell them about us. Who are we? For people who don't know who we are.
Shadowfields?
Shadowfields. Yeah.
Reminders on.
And we have how many more seconds? I can't
I
even
don't know. It just
tell.
says 60 seconds. Hopefully this is all correct.
Does it just go like 60 and doesn't do a
I don't know.
countdown?
I think it's supposed to.
Exciting!
Runs only to the nearest minute.
Okay, premiere will begin shortly. So it's going to premiere really quick here. We'll have to turn down the sound here because it's going to go right out of our speakers into the thing. It's going to go like.
Okay, so we're going to turn off our sound. You guys join us back here after the premiere, and
I could.
We're gonna go radio.
I'm gonna go radio silent, and we'll see you back here in just a minute. Okay.
Thanks. out.
Well.
Tom had a good hair day.
Did you guys
so
like
great.
it? Hey, I got a question for you, because we're watching it on the computer that it was edited on and stuff, and it's also logged in as our account. It was kind of a low resolution, but it's a 4K video. Did it come out as 4K for you guys? Was it super clear and crisp? Great job. Vocals sounded really good. Yeah. All the guys sang really great on it. It was a lot of fun.
The Beach Boys going.
It's one of our
Thanks,
bigger
Janet.
things.
Thank you so much, Danny and Janet. Yeah, it's Ryan too. Ryan's on. I wonder if they're no, they couldn't be. So we had a really, yeah, he said it was very clear. Mike
Okay.
Goldberg said it's very clear.
All right, good, because I was a little worried about it, because even what we're watching now looks really gritty compared to what we're seeing over here on the.
Yep, Janet said it was crisp. That's awesome. Yeah, because it's
Excellent.
kind of hard to tell, because on your monitor here, it had a little bit of graininess to it.
Well, it had a lot of graininess to it, but I couldn't.
So,
unlike in like a YouTube viewer thing where you can click on a little gear and you can set, for what resolution you want.
Yeah.
I couldn't set that when we're inside the thing.
Yeah. So tell your friends.
Yeah, and
send the video off to them.
If you haven't
Thanks,
yet,
Gary.
If you have not yet, please hit the subscribe button.
Yes, if you're here and you haven't hit our subscribe button, please do so. Thanks, Nicole. We wanted to have a really positive song, because there's so much crazy crud going on around the world, and I think all of us do. I mean, it's kind of a statement, is that we do all want to have and live in a wonderful world, and it's our job to make sure that that happens. And feels like there's forces against us to do that, that don't want that. And so it's our job to make sure that it's there. So be the change that you want to be in the world.
Yeah.
So exactly. So something very positive. Please send it out to your friends. Have them subscribe.
Yes, please. We're going to try to build it. We're going to try to build up the YouTube channel. Obviously, we've got a long way to go to compare against Facebook, but Facebook doesn't notify our fans and stuff. So
I think it's almost a dead platform. I don't know what other people think, but it's slowly. I mean, it was a huge fad, and I think it's used for a certain purpose. But I think as the major platform, I think people are going more to a visual platform like this.
Yeah. So we're probably going to do more of these and give us some ideas what you want to see. We'll be back each Monday night for more fun in the studio and just give you an update on what's going on. Next week, we can tell you a little bit about the next song that's going on.
Yeah, and we're already looking for the next place for our video shoot.
Yeah.
So we're looking for.
Even I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
well, it's
we'll
usually kept really secret from you guys until it all comes
Drummers
together.
are always the last to know.
Yes, it's a need to know basis, and you don't need to know.
Well, thanks for joining our crazy party tonight. Thanks for joining us on New Music Monday. We are Shadowfields. Please like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And it's great to be with you all again tonight. So thanks for all your support. And thank you for your friendship. So with that, we say adieu till next Monday. Take care, everybody.
Are you going to sing a little song on the way out or anything like that? Farewell.
No.
Okay, I thought you were going to go into
No.
Okay.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Oh, look at the time. You got to go.
Getting to like you, getting to hope you like
Thanks,
me.
guys. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Know you, putting it my way, but nicely.